for the TV. You know I'm just a person, and I don't claim no country. I just don't want the flag to say who I am. Well, I come from my mama, like you and your brother. You know this world is ours. It's all in your hands. Well, since being on tours over here, this last record, a lot of it was written here in Europe, but about the feeling of Texas and what it does to the music, I think it's because it's kind of hard to survive on music there. There's a lot of bands and we don't make much money, so you don't spend a lot of time on the couch watching TV because you didn't make enough money last night, you know. So for that, it puts us in a good place.
I've heard that in America you're that guy.
In Amerika kennt man den Calvin Russell höchstens als den Typ, der scheinbar zu Europa Erfolg hat. Stört ihn das?
Does it bother you?
No, I'm just happy to have records somewhere and have people that like me somewhere. To me, this is the most beautiful of both worlds, because I always dreamed of coming to Europe, and I thought of it as an exotic place to visit someday, and I hope to maybe get on a steamer maybe and make my way over there, and I never thought that. So for me, this is the best.
Und wie exotisch ist es da wirklich gewesen, als er das erste Mal auf Europa gekommen ist?
Oh, yeah. It's even more so, you know. I told the story earlier. When I went to Alaska, I thought I was going to see some Eskimos and igloos and things like that, and I didn't see it. And if you come to Texas, you probably won't see a lot of Indians or anything. They're there, but I mean but when you come to Europe, it's Europe like we think it is.
Helpless, hopeless, heartless, so it seems. Someone's stepping on your precious dreams.
Die Geschichte von Calvin bis zu seinem neuen Album Soldier gibt genug Stoff, um einen spannenden Roman zu schreiben. Während andere junge Musiker-Cracks mit 25 schon vorbei sind, hat ihm sein Erfolg mit 40 angefangen. Spät, aber dafür gibt es jetzt ein umso grösseres Reservoir an Wissen, Geschichten und Erfahrungen, wo der Calvin Russell daraus schöpfen kann. Und vielleicht ist es auch genau das Alter, das ihn zu einem unglaublich sympathischen und bescheidenen Musiker macht. Einen, der niemandem mehr etwas beweisen muss. Interessant auch zu wissen, dass der Texaner bei einer französischen Plattenfirma an der Vertrag ist. Auch einer von diesen seltsamen Wegen, die sein Leben schon genommen hat.
Well, the way I remember it was a New Year's Eve night. There was a party on 6th Street in Austin, which is a pretty hot music area, and a friend of mine was there named Charlie Sexton. And I had a demo tape for him because I had some songs. I had written a couple songs. One of them was Living at the End of a Gun. And I wanted Charlie Sexton to do this because he had just signed a deal on MCA. And before I could give it to him, I did a couple of songs on the stage, and this guy comes up, a big guy with a mustache and a French accent, and he says, "I like that hat and the way you look. Have you ever thought about making a record?" And so I had the demo right there. I said, "Well, here's my demo. Giving it 1,000 times. Here it is, one more." And the next morning, he called on the phone. I listened to your demo last night. Let's do business. I said, okay, why not? Let's try it.
Now there were turns that I did not take. There were mysteries I could not unravel. I think leaving you was my only mistake. Yeah, leaving you was my only mistake.
Yeah, well, that was, I think I started in my first band at 15 because I was lucky. Two guys that lived across the street were also trying to start playing, and we had an older guy from around the block that was a pretty good singer, and he could dance like James Brown, and so we started a little group.
And from
Und seither ist immer Musiker gewesen.
In between the jails and the you know, this and that and the other, yeah, I've always kept at it.
But to survive, I imagine you had to do
Zum Überleben hat er sicher auch andere Jobs müssen machen. Von der Musik allein hat es doch kaum gelangt.
different places or just as a musician.
Oh no, like in San Francisco, I washed dishes at an Italian restaurant, you know, for about 4 or 5 days is all I could take. You know, just stuff like that. And I did a lot of building. I was a builder.
Mit dem ist jetzt aber fertig, oder?
Finally. Finally now it's all music.
If not today, if not today, maybe tomorrow.